Good evening, friends. Today's video is going to be a little different from our usual RT Dashcam journeys. I'm starting this drive from Belathur Main Road, right in front of Ramdev Medical Store and near Trifecta Esplanade apartments. As I started today's drive, my dashcam captured something that immediately made me pause. A person crossed the road carrying a garbage bag and dumped it in an open roadside area beside Trifecta Esplanade. Now, this video is not about that individual. It is about what that moment revealed. Because as I continued driving through Belathur Main Road, I began noticing a pattern that was impossible to ignore. And that is exactly why I decided to make today's video. Now, from this point onward, I would request you to simply observe both sides of the road carefully. Look at the condition around us. Garbage piles, plastic bags, household waste, food waste, construction debris. Some of it is lying on the roadside while some has spread directly onto the road itself. And sadly, this is not just one isolated location. As we move further ahead, Feather Shuttlers Badminton Academy comes up on our right side. But even here, the story remains the same. The waste continues to appear along different stretches of the road. This is Belathur Main Road, a part of Bengaluru, a city once proudly known as the Garden City of India. But looking at some of the scenes around us today, one question naturally comes to mind. Are we still preserving that identity, or are we slowly turning the Garden City into a garbage city? Now we are approaching the HP petrol pump and moving towards Mahaveer Promenade apartments. Just look at the roadside condition. Garbage is scattered across multiple locations. In some places, cattle can be seen searching through the waste in an attempt to find food. This is certainly not a sight anyone expects to see in one of Bengaluru's growing residential neighborhoods. As we continue, Orchids International School, Kaduguri branch comes up ahead. Thousands of students, parents and residents pass through this road regularly. The question is simple. Should this be the environment surrounding our residential communities and educational institutions? A little further ahead, we reach United Sai Arcade. And after taking this left turn, the situation becomes even more concerning. Large amounts of garbage can be seen dumped along the roadside. Now naturally, a question comes to mind. Who is actually dumping all this waste here? Is it local residents? Is it people coming from other locations? Is it commercial waste? Or is it a combination of multiple factors? Honestly, I do not have the answer. But one thing is certain. Garbage does not appear here on its own. This is a human-created problem, and eventually it will require human responsibility to solve it. We are now driving along the boundary wall of Skylark Arcadia Phase 2 villas, and this part is actually quite beautiful. Look at the trees, look at the greenery, look at the natural shade covering both sides of the road. This could easily be one of the most pleasant roads for walking, cycling, or simply enjoying a peaceful morning. Yet the experience changes completely because of the garbage and the smell coming from it. I have personally walked through this stretch before, and during some periods, the smell from the accumulated waste becomes difficult to ignore. As I continued driving, my camera captured a mother carrying her child while walking through this stretch. For a moment, the garbage disappeared from my mind and my attention shifted to them. Because roads are not just meant for vehicles, they are used by people, families, children, senior citizens. And when public spaces become surrounded by garbage and foul smells, it is those people who experience the impact most directly. That single moment reminded me that this is not only a cleanliness issue, it is also a quality of life issue. Now let's discuss another side of the issue. Many residents often talk about waste collection and disposal challenges. When garbage remains uncollected for longer periods, waste naturally starts accumulating inside homes and apartment complexes. And unfortunately, some people then choose the wrong solution. Instead of waiting for proper disposal, they dump the waste in open spaces, empty plots, and roadside areas. Let me be very clear. Dumping garbage in public places is never acceptable. There is absolutely no justification for it. But at the same time, citizens who pay taxes and waste management charges naturally expect reliable and consistent services. As we head back, I want to show you another stretch near Bollineni, Silas. And unfortunately, the situation here appears very similar. In some places, garbage occupies almost half of the roadside. The saddest part is that these roads have tremendous potential. Beautiful residential communities, good infrastructure, schools, parks, trees, growing neighborhoods. Everything needed for a healthy environment. Yet all that beauty gets overshadowed when waste starts taking over public spaces. Now, this is not about blaming any individual, organization or authority. And it is not about the exact numbers either. It is about asking a simple question. As citizens and taxpayers, are we getting the level of cleanliness and waste management that we expect? Let's look at a practical example. In my own case, I pay approximately Rs 1,560 every year as solid waste management cess and user fee along with my property tax. Now imagine a medium-sized apartment with around 40 flats. That alone would contribute roughly 62,000 rupees every year towards waste management charges. In addition to that, many apartment communities also spend separately for waste collection arrangements whenever collection vehicles arrive. If an apartment association spends around Rs 3,500 per collection visit and waste is collected only 2 or 3 times a month, the annual expenditure can easily cross 1 lakh rupees. When we combine these costs, the total amount associated with waste management for a single apartment community can become quite significant. And this is just one apartment complex. Belathur has many residential communities, apartment projects and gated societies, which means the overall contribution from residents across the locality becomes substantial. When citizens are contributing towards waste management year after year, should public spaces still look like this? I'll leave that question to you. As we complete today's drive through Belathur, one thing becomes very clear. Bengaluru is still a beautiful city. The greenery is still here. The trees are still here. The potential is still here. But preserving that beauty requires effort from all of us. The only question is, can we preserve the garden city before it slowly becomes known as the garbage city? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What is the situation in your locality? Do you face similar challenges? And what do you think could be the solution? Because real change begins when people start talking about the problem instead of ignoring it. Thank you for joining me on this drive. Drive safe, stay responsible, take care of your surroundings, and I'll see you in the next RTDC journey.